was at a beauty event, okay, and they do this beautiful video. I mean, they were inclusive, every shade, size, but everyone was under the age of 30.
It's after the show, and since we're here with 50's Fine, we thought we'd have a little chat about the big award shows. Eva, why don't you come on in and join us?
Oh, perfect.
We've had a really good award show season in terms of the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice Awards. We have seen women 60 plus getting their shine. Woo! Right?
So
Angela Bassett, Jennifer Coolidge has been a big one, Michelle Yeoh as well, and they've all been doing these really inspirational speeches talking about how the industry at some point did not make room for them at all, and they're almost like finding their stride now at 60 plus. And so some people are calling this a shift. I'm not sure if it's a shift. What does it mean to you, I'll start with you, Eva, to see women that are 60 plus and like they're hitting their stride now?
It's about time.
Right?
Like, I'm serious. It is about time. Because you know what? We don't fade and go away. And I think that the shift is because we're demanding that space.
Right.
No one's asking us to be there. No one's coming up to a 40 plus, 60, 50 plus year old woman to say, please come be at the table. We're like, we're going to make our table. We're going to take our seat. We're going to tell you our story, how we think, how we want to be perceived. And that's, I think, the biggest difference is we're taking it upon ourselves to do it.
Absolutely. So what I find is as we get older, I want to see people older than me doing amazing things. So I want to know that there are people in the daytime television space that are older than me. Maybe someone who's a grandma who is also hosting a daytime show, because to me that means there might be room for me when I get to that age. What does it mean for you two to see folks that are, you know, like Jennifer Coolidge talking about how no one was inviting her to parties, and then all of a sudden she's winning, she's on White Lotus and she's winning Golden Globes and people want her to come to parties and they want to style her. What does that mean for you two?
To me, it's very inspirational, because I am a grandma, and I think I'm just starting. I mean, that nursing career is over. It's been 30 years, and I'm much older, but this is just the beginning for me.
It's just the beginning.
Not hoping to take your job or anything real soon.
Listen, I won't fight you on it, but maybe we can just co-host it together. Like, can I stick around as well?
Sure. But this is a new career for us, and we're just ready to go.
Well, you're ready to go, and you're doing it. I want to know if you have faced barriers, though, when it comes to age. Do you feel like the window of opportunity closing for you at all?
You know what? I don't think so.
Good.
Because I think overall there is a shift. It's happening slowly, but it is happening. So I feel as though we jumped on board at just the right time.
Yes.
I think 10 years ago it might have been a different story, but we're certainly on the track at the right time. So the shift is happening. The only thing I must say, though, is that it seems to be happening more slowly in Canada than it is in the U.S.
Fair. Yeah.
Can I expand on that? So I was at a beauty event, okay, and they do this beautiful video. I mean, they were inclusive, every shade, size, but everyone was under the age of 30.
Yeah.
I was the oldest influencer at the event, and I looked at that and I'm like, I don't see anybody my age or older. And before, I wouldn't have said anything, but I had it. And I said to the people, I'm like, this is a beauty product. It is serums, it is moisturizer. These are for my people, my age group. I go, you guys didn't have a single woman my age represented in that campaign. I go, you missed the mark. Because we buy, we spend our money, that's who's buying. And they said to me, yeah, that actually is our biggest demographic.
Where are they then?
And they're not there.
Right? I'm going to add one more thing to this, because as we slowly start creeping into, okay, you can have a life and be stylish at 50, 60, 70, and beyond, what I'm finding is there is a bit of a lack of intersectionality, and I don't even mean in terms of race, I mean in terms of size. So I feel like the window is open for you to age as an influencer or a fashionista, but you can't be old and fat. You can't be old and fat. You can be old and black. You can be old and skinny. You can be mature and all these things, but to put that together with plus size, we're not there yet. So there are way more, like, I think, like things that have to be opened up to involve more people. It's almost like one thing, everyone that's in the aging category, healthy aging category, is not, they need to be skinny. That's what's happening.
Well, there's that saying, Tracy, there are two things women can never be, can never do.
Yes.
Get older, and gain weight. That's the two things we can never do.
Yeah, so there's still some work to do.
I think what we should never do is be invisible.
Thank
we
you.
have to love ourselves and just be out there, no matter what size, color, or age you are.
Oh, we got to end it on that.
Gotta end it.
Beautiful.